None. But she's fighting. I know she is. I can sense it. Aren't you, Em? What do the doctors say?
Well, they're concerned that she's not making any progress.
Well, she's just had a major operation. What do they expect? It's early days. You're gonna be just fine. Aren't you, Em? Just fine.
Do you reckon in school that Mum got rotten drunk?
Hey, that's a terrible thing to say. Don't be starting rumours like that now.
It wasn't me. Sharon's sister's a care worker in the Royal, and she said that she had to get breathalyzed and everything.
She's right, you know, Dad. I reckon she was legless.
Who was legless?
So you started there at it now.
We were only saying...
Oh, don't. Max and Susanna don't need rumours like that going on, do you hear?
Spins?
Oh, is your dad in, Gemma?
Look at this. Georgia Simpson, Sandbrook Primary School, first place egg and spoon race. I won that 4 years on the trot.
Yeah, but you know you glued the egg to the spoon.
Come on, Dan. You'll be late.
Much more left to pack?
Plenty. Any chance of you helping out, or are you just going to stand there and reminisce?
George is about the same age as Matthew Farnham on this.
Why isn't that keeping all these?
Makes you think, doesn't it?
I mean, some of these are from sixth form. Surely you can't want all of them.
Ollie?
Hmm?
Look, they're still our children, you know. No matter what they've done.
You know, I used to think there was nothing I disapprove of. I was the paragon of liberalism. Free love, smoking dope, drugs, the individual's right to choose. But this, I'll never accept what they've done. Ever.
Look, why don't you go to the relatives' room and get some rest, eh?
No, I want to stay here till she comes round.
Well, I suppose Matthew's inquest will have been adjourned by now. Do you think one of us should have gone?
Why? Take the evidence against me.
Susanna, please, don't torment yourself.
Well, it's true, isn't it? I shouldn't have been drinking. Why didn't I stop the car and make sure they were belted? It was an accident.
Thank you. Look, I think I'd better phone the coroner's office and find out what's happening. Daddy's just nipping out. I won't be long.
Honey, it's Mummy. Nurse says it's all right if we bring your Spice Girls tape in. You'd like that, wouldn't you?
I was thinking we might have this baby at home, love.
Where else are we going to keep her?
No, I mean delivered at home.
What?
Well, think about it. Be brilliant. You and me, bowls of hot water, towels, our own midwife.
Jimmy, when I have a baby, I want a team of highly trained doctors standing around the bed at all times. Think of the risks, Jimmy. I've already lost one child. I'm not risking losing another.
Oh, you all right?
Yes, it's just a twinge.
You sure?
I'm positive. I'll know about it when the real pain starts.
Right, well, if you won't let me have an home delivery, at least let me come with you to the parent craft classes.
Jimmy.
Please, love, look. I never saw nothing of our Lindsay and Jimmy's birth, did I, eh? I want to be there for this little one. I want to be prepared.
I'll think about it.
Poor little lad. How's the little girl?
Still very poorly, I'm afraid. I wondered whether you'd like to make a contribution.
Give them my regards, won't you?
Yes, I will.
I heard Mother had been drinking.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I don't think we should be jumping to any conclusions.
Quite frankly, I think our concern at the moment should be expressing sympathy for Max and Susanna, not bandying around idle gossip when we know nothing at all about the circumstances.
I agree. I'll just get my purse, David.
Right.
Sorry about that, Vin. Listen, I'd like to contribute to the flowers.
Oh, right, Meg. Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you, Cassie.
42 pence. Glad you stood up for Susanna back there. As if this whole thing isn't enough of a nightmare without people spreading malicious rumours. How's me mum?
Ah, she's not bad. Well, you know your mum never complains, does she?
No.
It's just getting under Elaine's skin that she's refusing any more treatment.
How do you mean?
Well, I thought you knew. Well, if she decided not to have any more treatment, I'd just let nature take its course.
When did she say that?
Well, she told me the other day.
She told you?
Well, I suppose she had to tell somebody.
Yeah, but why not me or Elaine?
Look, I thought you knew. I'm sorry you had to hear like that. Look, I've got to go to the shop. I'll see you later.
Can you hold the fort for me?
Well, I'm not sure what Ron would have to say about that.
Tell him to keep his wig on. I won't be long.
What's happening?
The nurses are just seeing to her.
What's that?
Paracetamol. I'm a bit sore.
Why don't you let the doctor see to you?
It's all right. I don't want any fuss.
You know, we're going to have to make arrangements for Matthew's funeral. They've released his body and said we could see him in the Chapel of Rest.
But I really just want to remember him as he was.
Yeah. So do I. So do I.
Should have been me who died, not Matthew.
Don't say that.
No, it's how I feel. It's what I deserve.
Look, Emily needs us now more than ever. She needs our strength. And you need some sleep.
Cardiac arrest! Emily!
Right, charge up the defib.
You won't let her die, will you?
There's no pulse. OK, let's use the defib.
Why wasn't I told, Mum?
I was going to tell you as soon as I had the opportunity. Hey, you couldn't get us a crossword book, could you, love? Telly's rubbish.
Mum, forget the crosswords. There's things going on here that I should know about, and I'm getting it second-hand.
Well, maybe Mum didn't tell you because she didn't want you to try and persuade her to do something she didn't want to do.
So you're happy with her not having treatment, then?
No, of course I'm not happy, but when I discussed it with Mick...
Mick!
Cass.
Mick! Oh, yeah, what about discussing it with me? Look, before he came along, we talked everything out between ourselves.
Now, hang on, Mick has not stopped us talking.
Will
And
you
he better
shut
haven't
up, the
tried.
pair of you, before I bang your heads together? The reason I confided in Mick was because I wanted to talk about it, and he just happened to be in front of me. The important thing is not who I spoke to first, but the fact that I've made a decision not to have any treatment.
Mum, this is mad. The hospital's there to help you.
Look, I know you're only trying to look after me, love, but it's my body. And I don't want to go anywhere near a hospital. Now, will you do your mum a favour and go and get her a crossword book? There's money in my purse.
Mum.
Now, hang on a minute, you.
Just look at the two of you. I'm glad I spoke to Mick about it. At least he doesn't give me the Spanish Inquisition every time I open my mouth. As time goes on, you'll realise I've made the right decision.
business today?
Well, apart from the coffee you conned me out of, I sold 2 jars of olives and a bottle of balsamic vinegar.
Maybe Ron Dixon was right. You should have stuck to tomato ketchup and baked beans.
Well, he's not doing any better than I am. Have you finished packing?
Not yet.
No, I was thinking, I'd really like to take you there when you go, in the car.
Oh, Mum, it's all right. We'll be fine on the train.
But how will you get all your belongings there?
Well, once we've settled in, we'll hire a car and come back for it.
No, I insist. I really want to take you.
I'm sure Dad will have something to say about that.
Yeah, I'm sure he will. I'm taking his car.
Mum.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Right. Well, that's that done. More's two are in the fridge.
Thanks.
What's for dinner?
Peppered trout, Nat's favourite.
Nat's favourite. Susanna, I'm so terribly sorry. If there's anything at all that I can do...
No. Thank you, David.
Max, I don't know what to say.
Not now. David, I'm totally sorry.
Max.
What? Look,
I think you ought to know there's some rumours flying around.
What about?
You said about the accident. I wanted you to know before you hear it from anyone else.
Why, what's happening?
People are saying that Susanna had been drinking.
Susanna took a breathalyzer test and it was fine. She was under the limit.
I know, Max.
So you can tell the local gossips that Susanna wasn't drunk and warn them that if they want to wag their tongues, they better not do it in front of me.
Max, I've got to get some air.
Yes, all right, darling. Be right with you.
I contacted Patricia. I put her in the picture.
Thanks.
She said she'd like to come over for the funeral.
That's very nice of her, but, no.
But she...
I said no. The hell does she want to come here for?
She is your ex-wife, Max. She understands what you're going through.
Oh, I doubt that very much. I don't want Patricia anywhere near the funeral. Do you understand? I'll see you later.
Hasn't this accident with Matthew Farnham made any difference to you at all?
What?
Look, you can say what you like about Nat and George, but at least they're still alive.
You know, this is the kind of thing that makes me think that God, if she exists, of course, has got a pretty sick sense of humor.
What do you mean?
Young Matthew is killed in a traffic accident. His sister is seriously injured. And meanwhile, just across the road, in the den of iniquity, the depraved Simpsons sail through life reasonably unscathed.
Well, doesn't that just go to show how arbitrary fate is? A brother and a sister can be involved in a fatal accident just like that. Without warning, no explanation, it just happened. Well, why can't you accept that's how it is with Nat and Georgia? Without punishing them for it. It's fate. They fell in love with each other. There is no explanation, it just happened. But at least, it wasn't our children who were involved in that accident.
Has a Welsh team ever won the FA Cup?
Yeah, Cardiff, 1927.
Correct. Which is further south, Brighton or Exeter?
Exeter?
Yes. You're bad at this now.
Come on, let your nan have her tea now.
Yeah, you go and have your tea, and do your own work, love. Lainey, I'm going to have to spend a penny in a minute, love.
Right.
I don't see that.
That's on. Oh, hello, love. Did you get me crossword book?
Yes. I'm sorry it took me time. I had to finish off at the shop.
It's all right, love.
Listen, Mum, I've been thinking.
How would it be if I got a night job and looked after you in the day?
I wouldn't want you to do that, love.
There's no need, Cass. And anyway, this place is full to bursting without you being round here all day.
Which is why I'm offering to take Mum back to hers and I can look after her from there. I mean, she can get a bit of privacy then, can't she?
She's happy here.
Is she?
Don't start, Cassie.
Excuse me before either of you start. I'm not going anywhere because I've decided to put my house up for sale.
Since when?
This afternoon.
And I suppose you've had a chat with Mick about it, haven't you?
No, I didn't. Now, will you make yourself useful and help me get to the toilet? Or is you going to squabble about who's going to do that and all?
1, 2, nice and slow. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
Don't wear your pants.
2.
So I know what you have to go through, love.
It's like forcing a football through a girl. That'll give you some idea.
Hey, isn't nature brilliant, eh?
Wonderful.
Well, it'll all be worth it in the end, you know.
Oh, yeah. There's nothing better than waddling round like a duck and having piles.
See, for the first time in my life, I really feel as if I'm in charge of me. You know, I'm facing up to my responsibilities, aren't I? Haven't you noticed the change?
Well, you have started putting the toilet seat down.
2.
It's early days, yes.
Right, that's fine.
Things are beginning to fit into place. Got 9 out of 10 in the Echo quiz today. I'm on my way up.
Can I volunteer, please?
Oh, here, love. I'll have a go at that.
Have I sprouted 2 heads or something?
What?
The curtain's twitching.
Maybe people just want to offer their sympathy, eh?
Pity, more like. No pity of any kind.
Max. These are from the residents. It's just an expression of everybody's sympathy and support. Thanks. David, about earlier. Oh, no. For heaven's sake. Flowers.
We were going to watch it together.
I swear to you, Cassie, I had no idea she was thinking of selling the house.
It's what's making her do it that's worrying me.
Well, if Mick had have known, I'm sure he would have told me.
Elaine, you've known him less than 6 months. I mean, how well do you really know him?
Well enough to know that I don't lie.
Oh, hiya.
What's your beef, Cassie?
If there's going to be any discussion and my name's brought up, you can do it in here.
Yeah, let's get everything out in the open, shall we?
See, the thing is, I reckon the bloke should be there when it's dropped. I mean, I missed our first 2. Well, first one I was inside, actually doing time. Oh, nothing serious, just going equipped, you know. But this time round, I shall make sure I'm in there at the sharp end. Or the bottom end, as the case may be. There you go. Oh, and I don't think I mentioned, I start college next week.
Here a minute.
What's up, love?
What are you saying?
You what?
Dunno, then you've done time.
Oh, don't worry. Paul here, he said, it's like facing your demons.
Yes, well, up here, I'll have to face me if you tell anyone else here our business.
Love, don't be getting yourself worked up. You'll upset the nipper.
Jimmy, can we just go?
No, hang on. She's doing a talk now, I want to hear it. Expressing breast milk.
The whole point of me selling the house is to be able to pay me way.
Mum, you don't have to pay your way.
Of course I do. I'm not living here without helping out.
Glad we're fine.
Look, lad, I know the pizza parlour's not exactly making a fortune.
So that's why you're selling your house, because he's short of a few bob.
Cassie.
Oh, come on, Elaine. Before Mick came along, money was never mentioned in our house.
Mick never even bought the money up.
Hey, will you stop talking about me like I wasn't here?
What's all the arguing about?
It's all right, love. No, Tan, it's not all right. Your mum's married someone who wants to come and take over the running of this family.
That is enough, Cassie.
You're off your head, you are.
Will you all stop arguing, please?
You're upsetting me, Nan.
Cassie, I think you should go.
You what?
You heard me. Leave.
So you're just gonna sit there and see him chuck me out, kid?
I just don't want any more arguments.
Thanks for your support, sis. Mum, I'll see you around. This is all my fault.
And tomorrow, you see the doctor.
I'm just a bit achy. It's to be expected after an accident.
Well, I suppose I'd better ring Mr. Devine, the funeral director, and organise. I told him we want cremation, unless you have any objections. And then, God, I hate this.
What are we going to do, Max? I mean, what's the point in carrying on?
You shouldn't talk like this, you know. You'll end up destroying yourself.
I can't help it. It was my fault.
I spoke to Warren earlier. I told him what happened.
Warren? Why? Have the police been in touch again?
No. It's just a precaution. He wants to speak to you as soon as possible.
Why? Tells me how many drinks I'd had. Talk about how my children went belted in.
Susanna.
It's only a matter of time. The police will want to see me, and then I'll be prosecuted. I killed our 2 children! Our children, my babies! Isn't that enough? I killed them, Max. Why do they want to punish me even more?
Excuse me. I'm sorry to trouble you, sir. Is Mrs. Farnham at home?
Yes, she is, sir. You better come in.
The Trauma continues tomorrow at 8:30, and if you'd like to talk to someone about the death of a child or someone else close to you, there's a free confidential Channel 4 helpline. Call 0800 600 444. Lines are open until midnight tonight, and again on Saturday from 6:30 to 9:30.